announcements, head coach John Sheehan and outfielder Aaron Taylor. Coach, if you will give us your thoughts on the game, and then we'll take questions.
First of all, I'll give credit to Jim McDade. I know he's not here yet, but just an outstanding performance, battled, and I take all the credit for that double. I should have pulled him, and I was really upset with myself for not taking him out right before that pitch. But his pitch count was getting a little high. He's showing a little fatigue there, and I should have got him out of there. But he battled, and 3 strikeouts, misses barrels constantly, throws strikes, works ahead, keeps guys off balance. It's just a lot. That's a lot of what we've seen all year with Jim. Offense answered. I mean, they did a great job of coming out of the gate, scoring a couple runs, and Tyler Orris leading off. You know, found ways on base. I think the base running was outstanding tonight as well. The double steal was gutsy at the beginning of the game for both those guys. They did a nice job executing that, and that really set the tone for the game. So, with the 5 runs there in the 8th inning was huge as well.
John, after getting 1 run on 4 hits the other night, it seemed like you came out managing extremely aggressive. Double steal, and then having, I want to say it was Mitch on a 3-0 count to get that first run home with a productive out. How conscious of an effort was it on your part to be more aggressive, to get these guys more aggressive, and hope that then carry over?
Well, we've got 2 excellent base runners with McCormick and Orris. Both of those guys have got a lot of bags this year, so we felt really confident that the high percentage play they can steal the bag. The 3-0 pitch, they're probably pitching around Mitch in that situation. Probably not going to give him a lot to hit anyway. And I gave him the opportunity to swing just because I thought he'd get a mistake, and he did. He did a great job. It was the selfless at that as well. Hit the ball the opposite field, moving the runner over and driving him at the same time.
Were you consciously trying to be more aggressive tonight?
No question. I mean, when you struggle a little bit offensively, I think you got to get out of the gate and try to force something across, and just loosen up the reins a little bit, in the dugout, and let those guys play after that. But we were definitely trying to be a little more aggressive this evening.
Dan, how much did those first 2 runs kind of do what he said and loosen things up and kind of get everybody a little bit more comfortable than they were the other night?
They meant a lot, especially getting runs in the first inning. You relax a little bit, confidence goes up. When your confidence is up, hitting is a lot easier.
Hang on.
Okay, cool.
All right, come on. We're being joined by starting pitcher Jim McDade.
Jim, after Brandon pitches a complete game shutout the other night, how much of a challenge or a pressure is there to go out and match that? You almost did, except you get a fly ball caught in right field in the rain, and you haven't given up anything.
Yeah, it's tough to match Brandon. He's been throwing complete game after complete game, it feels like. And that 8th inning was a weird play. I mean, baseball happens. If you think about it.
When a guy, I know with hitting they say it's contagious, but is pitching like that contagious too? When you follow a guy like that, you just kind of start to feel maybe a little invincible out there sometimes?
So, I kind of take it personally. Like, I want to try to match what he did. And then, and then when the offense puts up 2-3 runs in those first couple innings, it makes my job so much easier.
All right, Aaron. Nobody hits the ball out in the alleys and the center field in this ballpark. You came about this far away on your first swing of the tournament. Tell me about in a driving rainstorm. Tell me a little about that at bat and what your mindset was and what that felt like.
I just give all credit to my teammates, fans, and my coaches especially. They just gave me the confidence to go up there, do a job. I just wanted something to drive, and I got it.
After they scored the 3 to make it 6-3, that was still a big spot in the ballgame. Coming up there as a pinch hitter, what is your, you're trying to hit, make contact and hit the ball hard somewhere, but what did that do as far as, the game is concerned, your team? You're running around the bases, you get to third. What's going through your mind, and how big was that?
It felt great. It just gave our team momentum and kept scoring runs. It was just great for our team and our fans.
Dan, we see how well this team can pitch, and you've played pretty spotless defense. How dangerous is this team when you take those 2 things and then you swing the bats like you guys did tonight?
When everything's clicking on all cylinders, I think we're one of the best teams here. We think we're the best team here, and just with any team, when everything's clicking, it's a lot of fun.
John, you guys have 2 days off now. Number 1, we talked about this, I believe, yesterday. Are you considering going with 2 starters through this whole thing now, or are you going to stay with the plan?
I don't know yet. We're going to go back to the drawing board here and sit down as a staff over the next day here and really figure out what we want to do pitching wise. One of the nice things to know, what we learned tonight was that Anderson can do a really nice job out of the bullpen. That was a great opportunity to run our starter out there and turn him loose. You know, we weren't sure, and he's been 90 92 all year. We might get 94, 95 out of him late in the game, and when he can just let it all fly. And I think his velocity was pretty good. His cutter was pretty good tonight as well. So that's one thing we did learn, and we can use him out of bullpen. But I'm not really sure we're going to start, you know, the next game on Thursday yet.
What do you guys do for the next 2 days?
We're going to probably go back to that indoor facility and hit again. It seemed to work pretty well. So.
Jim, I gotta ask you one off-the-wall question here. Your mom was the one who kind of got the idea for those fathead things on a stick going. I went over to talk to her. I went over to talk to, I believe it was Logan, Tyler's girlfriend. What do you think of those things?
I've seen them before. She probably got the idea back from like my high school career, but they're awesome. I think they're missing a couple freshmen, so maybe they need to print out some more faces the next couple days.
Well, they've got 2 days to do it, right?
Yeah, right.
Hey, yeah, Jim, I've seen you pitch probably 75% of your career starts. I think, at least from my perspective, it seems like you have more confidence in the last 3 games than I think you've ever had. Do you find that accurate as a statement?
Absolutely, yeah. These last few starts have been the best I've felt my whole career. Just kind of building off one to the next. So.
And what does it do for you to know that you're pitching the best ball of your career at the end here?
It's good timing. This is the time to pitch my best ball. So I tend to struggle early in the year, so it's better that I'm doing well now, I guess.
Dan, one last question. You guys had at least a couple of hundred people up there that followed you from Millersville. What's that like? I mean, it's almost like a home game out here with all the hecklers and everything. I mean, how much does that kind of give you guys a lift?
Oh, it's great having alumni and just all the parents here. They've been at every game, even midweek. They're always there. So it's always like a home game when they're around.
So you're not surprised at this?
No, not at all.
Coach, educate me. Maybe I've watched too many major league games, but when it's raining, you got a big lead. You usually try to get out of the game and get to the lead, but that didn't seem to be the case.
Well, the field's holding up well. I got to give a lot of credit to the grounds crew. They're excellent here. I actually feel bad for those guys tonight. They take a lot of pride in what they do, but you know the big thing that we're trying to do offensively is continue to score runs, because anything can happen defensively in a game like this. The ball's wet. You know, it's hard to take care of the baseball. Dan made a couple great plays there late in the game to stay with his foot on the back to help us defensively. But you know, we're trying to score runs, and I was pretty confident that the field was going to hang up. We only had really 1 inning to go there in the 8th, so we're going to score as many runs as we possibly can. Pomona's got a very good offense, so that's something we got to back on.